What's up, YouTube? This is Zach, and I am back. Today's review is over Sultan Vetiver by Nishane. Stay tuned. Welcome back. All right, so this niche fragrance is a vetiver based fragrance, and when I tell you it's vetiver, it's like at the pinnacle of what vetiver is. I mean, this stuff is strong. So Sultan Vetiver is, first off, it's for vetiver lovers only, not people that kind of like vetiver, or vetiver is okay. If you don't like vetiver, you should not purchase this fragrance. Okay, it's a really strong fragrance. I can't really describe it other than telling you that out of all of the vetiver fragrances that I own, this is my #1 fragrance. It was a pickup a couple months ago. I mean, I can't even tell you how good this fragrance is, but let's get into it. So like I said, it's #1 vetiver in my collection. You guys know I have Tom Ford Great Vetiver EDP. I have Creed's Vetiver. I have all the Encre Noirs. I have the Guerlain Vetiver. I mean, like, you go down the list. Terre de Mes. I have all of the vetivers that are popular, that people know about, the kings of vetiver. This one tops them all. All right. Smells amazing. Has about like 4 different types of vetiver in it, by the way. So let's get into the notes real quick. Top notes, it's Java vetiver oil, anise, bergamot, pepper. In the mid, it has bourbon vetiver, Haitian vetiver, neroli, and tonka bean. And the base notes is just vetiver, leather, and amber. All right, so you have this Java vetiver oil in the top, and I think the combination of that and the anise and the pepper and the bergamot, it's like really piercingly strong. I mean, that opening really, like I said, it's strong. Okay. But one thing about it is I think a little bit of the neroli kind of creeps into that opening, because I can detect some familiar notes. But this thing changes over time. It's definitely non-linear. So I think the anise note in the opening kind of gives you the feeling that it's going to take you somewhere that it really doesn't. But it just makes it really strong and spicy. But nothing smells like this. I mean, there's nothing out there that I've smelled that smells anything like this. My other vetiver fragrances, you get the vetiver, and pretty much it's a familiar vetiver scent in most of them. You go down the list, some are more woody than others, some are more inky than others, but it's that familiar vetiver scent. But this one it's just a little different. I guess with it being extrait de parfum concentration, it just makes it even more strong. So this is the only extrait vetiver that I own, but it's like really strong. I hate to keep saying it, but it just really is. So it could be off-putting to those that don't like vetiver, but you got to stay in for the ride a little bit. Now, as it dries down, it starts getting into more familiar territory. But these other notes, I'd say, are really just more supporting characters. The bergamot and pepper up top, I really don't get any bergamot, but it's there. I'm sure it is there. And then in the mid, it's just, those 2 types of vetiver, bourbon and Haitian, and then that neroli and tonka bean. I don't get any sweetness from the tonka bean or the amber in this at all. But end all to be all, it's just for vetiver lovers. Again, I hate to keep saying it, but if you don't like vetiver, don't buy this fragrance. If you love vetiver, this is the top-notch vetiver to own. If you love vetiver, this is the one you must buy at some point in your fragrance career, because it's that good. And I think this I'm not going to sit and tell you this is affordable, because some people will not pay this for it, but you're going to pay upwards past $100 for this 50 ml bottle. You can find it in some discounters if you look for it, but it's one I think you should add to your list, again, especially if you are a vetiver lover. But I tend to think if you don't buy niche fragrances and you're going to buy designers, there's plenty of designer fragrances that are high quality. I think I'm probably going to always recommend the Aqua Noir line. So you got the regular Aqua Noir Sport, and Aqua Noir à l'Extrême. Has that vanilla in there, but that's a really famous line for less than $30 each bottle. I say those are niche quality. The Aqua Noirs. I mean, they're very high quality, and even the Nishane Vetiver is high quality. So check those out, and then again, I'm not gonna go down the list, but I'm going to do a vetiver video that's just going to go over all of the ones that I have, and prices and things of that nature. But again, this is for just vetiver lovers, man. I mean, and I discovered this one, at some point, and I was like, I got to get it from the way people describe it and talk about it, and they say it's the ultimate vetiver, and it really is. Again, because I have a whole bunch of them, and this one is nothing comes close. And again, I guess with it being the high concentration and how strong it is, it's just a vetiver lover's dream, man. So I just wanted to cover this one real quick. I did the vote, and everybody chose this one, like 50%. So I said I'd talk about it a little bit, but you're gonna hear a little bit more about this when I get into my vetiver video. But I just wanted to kind of give you an introduction to this one if you've never heard of it. So Nishane Sultan Vetiver, Extrait de Parfum. Get it if you get a chance. If you do buy niche fragrances, a must own. This is definitely a must own. So Signature Scent Review signing off. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Thumbs down if you don't. But one way or another, I'm going to keep bringing them to you. So appreciate you guys stopping by. Again, thanks for everyone commenting and contributing. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for stopping by, and peace.